classic video clip, by the way, Uncle Buck. 978-454-4980, the call line and the Milltown Plumbing text line. Our buddy Santino's on the phone lines. Good morning, Santino.
Hey, good morning, Ted. I think in P-Town there's another virus they should be more concerned about than the Chinese virus.
Santino. But so listen,
Why?
listen.
Why?
Let me put your horrible comment aside for a minute here and tell you that.
Why? No, it's not horrible. I'm just saying. I got nothing against them people. I'm just saying.
So I read there was a thing over the weekend that talked about how about 80% of the cases in Provincetown was men. Which makes it makes sense, but also it was kind of going into the scientific reason. You know, it's hard to spread this thing, regardless of what little Lord Fauci Roy will tell you. You know, but one of the surest ways is kissing. Kissing will spread this virus.
Oh.
So it's a getaway. It's a romantic getaway, and it makes a lot of sense that they would have an outbreak down there.
Hey, but check it out, right? Now, you know how I busted Kenny's onions for rooting against America, and I'm not going to bust you guys' onions because there is a clear difference, all right?
Well, we're not rooting against Americans.
Let me explain. Now, Kenny actively rooted for our enemies to win. You used to rooted for these petulant children to lose to teach them a lesson. I did not hear you come out like Candy and say, oh, I want one of our enemy countries to win. And what would you want to say? Oh, France is our enemy? Yes. Any country that is not America is our enemy, as far as I'm concerned, because they're all haters. You know what I mean? And here's the thing. Here's the problem with what's going on with this generation, all right? Everybody's a superstar in their eyes. No, they wasn't smacked around and told they ain't like we was back in the day. A little bit of a smack in the eyes. Hey, you ain't. You know what I mean?
A little humility.
Motivate you to be better.
A little humility, Santino. By the way, I am somewhat bothered by the fact that it was Canada that pulled off the victory. Had it been the Netherlands,
those commies. I know
exactly. I mean, you want to
stand them people.
You want to talk about a woke nation, right? Had it been the Netherlands from a couple of days ago, I would have been happy.
Now you know we've hit rock bottom when you lose to Canada of all places. But then again, soccer, commie sport. Who cares? Didn't mean to interrupt you, Teddy. Go ahead.
So no, I'm just saying is we're not the other way I rationalize it. We're not really rooting against proud Americans. We're rooting against people who hate the country. So that's somewhat. I
don't look at it as they're representing the United States. I look at it at the team as a whole and the collection of personalities they have and the people that are on that team and whether or not I like the people on the team, the collection of people. I don't. So I'm not going to root for that collection of people because I think the Olympics is representative of the strength of your country theory. It's a bunch of garbage. I don't think it's true. I think we do have the best athletes, but they play sports that we care about, not hammer throwing and bobsledding. Like who cares about
soccer.
That? And soccer,
hey,
yes.
Here's another thing that's wrong with our country. Now this is going to sound sexist, but it ain't. All right, because the lines have been too blurred, all right? Okay? Now, I got daughters, Teddy, you know that, and I raised them to be tough broads. But, even though they're tough broads, they know their place. Like, they would never tell me to take the vaccine. They wouldn't even dare tell me that, like, you, Derek, okay? Now, just like broads shouldn't overstep their lines, we as men should not overstep our lines towards women. So basically, this country is being led by cowardly men. When you put women out in front to do a man's job, you're a cowardly man, too cowardly to do it yourself.
Santino, this may have been the most politically incorrect call in talk radio history.
But it's true. It's true.
No, listen, now I'm going to disagree. The soccer thing, like I get it, soccer. We have better options here in America, but to the rest of the world, they can't, play football or even baseball, and they're just not that good at basketball. But look at soccer. I mean, you should take pride, Santino. Just earlier this month, I watched Italy win the European Cup by beating England.
The North End was going nuts.
1-0. I mean, they're the best team. I think they're undefeated in like 30-something matches, Santino. You should be a proud Italian embracing soccer.
I don't care about them zips. I only care about America.
Oh my God.
All right? You know, them zips, they ain't got nothing to do with me. They don't live here, all right? America first, baby. America first. That is the problem, and we don't have enough people doing that, and we got too many cowardly men that want to put the women out front because they don't want to hurt nobody's feelings or get their feelings hurt. Let's get America back to what it used to be, strong and great.
Thank you, Santino.
You're welcome.
978-454.
That was a doozy.
498.
Wow.
I swear I think you do these things sometimes just to eat my heart out. And that's what you do, you know. Little by little, piece by piece, you eat my heart out. I don't care.